Hello, 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 hello. This is the new moon reading for the new moon in Pisces that will happen on March 2nd. So when you have 3 days before the new moon and then 3 days prior, you have that new moon energy. So I wanted to do this reading so that you would know on Wednesday why you were feeling certain things you were feeling, or if there's certain things going on in your life that you have some kind of what are the energies out there right now that are affecting that? And so that's what this new moon in Pisces reading is all about. So this is a pick a pile or a pick a card reading. So there are 3 different readings that I will do in this few minutes. So what I would do is, if you haven't chosen your pile or you hadn't seen the post, it's okay. I'm actually going to hold up the piles so that you can kind of let the pile call you. Let your feelings be the guide, or your eyes. I know sometimes when I am, or sometimes I even hear the number. So when I'm doing a pickup card, sometimes I can't get my eyes off a certain card, or the number of that card pulls me. So whatever you're drawn to, the number, the actual card itself, whatever it is, that's really what you want to do, is just go with your gut. Especially if you're someone that's like, well, I always go with number 2, but number 1 is the one I can't seem to not look at. You might want to go with number 1. So what I would say is, sorry guys, my eyes like started itching. So what I would say is, this new moon is Pisces. It's water. So it's going to feel maybe a little uncertain or a little unstable. But the real theme that really jumped out with me when I kind of tuned in for this reading was that you're going to be pulled in the direction of creativity or passion or divine feminine energy. So whatever that, yeah, Karen, the brightness of the card, yeah, whatever it is. Hey, Ann. So what this new moon may do is it may make you feel a little emotional. It may make you want to kind of go within and nurture yourself, or nurture your home, nurture your family. It may want you to work on some creative endeavor, some project, or just doing something that really makes you, fills up your cup in some way. So that was kind of the inspiration I used for when I pulled these cards, is, just where will this Pisces new moon take you? All right. Hey, Thomas. Hello. Hello, Anne. All right, so I am going to hold them up very carefully, and I've not looked at any of them. Hello, hello, everyone that you're popping on. All right, so let's do this very carefully. All right, so we have 1, 2, and 3. So if you haven't looked at the picture, or you didn't see the post, it's okay. Go with what your gut is telling you. 1 over here, 1, 2, the middle, or 3. All right, those are going to be our piles. All right. So this Pisces new moon is going to bring out your nurturing, your emotions, your creativity. So where is that going to take you in the next few weeks? 1, 2, or 3? Hey, Swampna. Hello, Carmen. Hello, hello. Hatuke, and I know I'm murdering your name, so hello, everyone. Yes, if I murder your name, I'm really, 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 really sorry. I really am. I really am. All right. Natalia, yeah. Actually, we're gonna have another so we'll have another 2 for 2 tomorrow. So for those of you who don't normally follow me, or maybe you're just finding me, I also do Tuesday Tarot, 7 p.m. on Tuesday evenings, Eastern Standard Time in the United States. And I will pull one card for you for as many people as I can get into the hour. And then if you do want a little bit of a longer reading, I just asked for a little fair exchange to kind of help me keep the channel going. So anything $5 or more will get you a little bit of a longer reading, but it will also solidify that you'll get a reading because I do the free readings, as many as I can get in, but they are around the donated readings. Just trying to figure out the best way to do this, guys. So I hope that's all right with all of you. It's the way I have found that kind of works the best. So that's Tuesday evenings, Tuesday Tarot at 7 p.m. And then, hello, Robert. Hello, Melissa. And then also this Wednesday night at 6:30, I will be starting the Evidential Medium course. So for those of you, again, you're just finding me or just meeting me, guidance311.com. The link is in the description box. That is my website, and you can go there and find out everything about me, whether it's my courses that I teach, whether it's the integrative energy therapy, the healing modality that I'm a master instructor teacher of, or if you're just simply wanting a reading, you're needing some connection with spirit or some guidance for yourself on some topic. So all of that is at guidance311.com. Awesome, Natalia. Awesome. And, don't forget, guys, if you aren't able to be with me on Tuesday Tarot, if you are called to a reading, that reading is for you. So even if that card isn't necessarily for you, but it's resonating in your heart, and there's something that I say that goes, ooh, that feels like me, then that reading is also for you. So I would, watch the replays. There may be something there for you, Natalia. And that's why I ask each and every one of you that do find me to like on the top of my page on Facebook here, to like my page, because that adds your energy to the group. And that will inform the readings. That will allow your team to come in and be a part of the messages that I give. Hey, Amy, welcome. Absolutely, Melissa. I will look forward to it. Absolutely, honey. When you're ready. I never worry about when I'm going to work with someone. There's never any urgency around it because I know that we will work together when it's the right time. When the stars align, everything comes together, and then it will be the most beneficial meeting that we will have. So that's really cool. Really cool. All right, so for those of you who were not here a couple of minutes ago, I'm just going to hold these up again, and then we're going to jump right into the readings. So if you're watching this on YouTube, there will be timestamps in the description box, and also please subscribe. If you are new to my YouTube channel, the link is in the description box because I do have other readings there that may inform you. All right, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Number 1. Serious star blessings. Yes. Proceed. Be seen. Push through. So if you chose pile number 1, the Syrian collective is coming through. Their energies are coming through to say that you are coming into a time of blessings. And so whatever your obstacles and challenges are at the moment, or whatever the hurdle is you feel like you need to overcome, keep going. Pushing through it, overcoming it is where you are being led to and where you're going to be given the blessings that will help you in that pursuit and then beyond it. So this is your confirmation that you're on the right road, that even though there may be a challenge or an obstacle right now, that it's okay because you're moving through it. This is I feel like it's almost like the last obstacle. And then it's like we dump into what is for us, pile number 1. So keep going and keep proceeding. And I feel like you need this message because pile number one, you've had obstacles and challenges in your way that might even just be people criticizing and judging the choices and decisions that you're making at this time because they can't understand where it's coming from. They don't know where it's going to go, and they're very fearful for you. And it's not that they just don't understand. And it's in that not understanding that they're being very, very judgmental, very, very upset that you're going in a certain direction because they can't understand it. And so sometimes we just have to honor their feelings, not take them, and keep going. And keep going. And, for those that really truly love you, they will get back on board when they see that where you're going may be, again, still different than where they are, but they are seeing that you're okay. And I just feel like a lot of the hurdle and the criticism and the judgment and the stops in your way, it's because they're just afraid you're not okay. You're not safe. You're not going to be financially safe. You're not going to be physically safe. You're not going to be mentally or emotionally safe. When you're not doing the expected, whether it's their expectation or society's expectation, it makes them nervous. And that's what I'm feeling here for you. So, yeah, Thomas. Yeah. So it is about releasing all of that's coming at you that you just, it doesn't affect you. You can observe it. You can appreciate that they care about you so much that they're trying to put up these stopgaps for you. But this is about really releasing anything coming at you that's negative, but it's also releasing all the stuff, all that old programming within you that is also holding you back. All that old programming that's saying, if you go down this road you've never gone down before, you won't be okay. You got to release that idea because it's about moving forward, pushing through the obstacles and challenges, because that's how you get to the blessings. That's how you get to being in alignment with what is for you at this time. Releasing and releasing attachment to expectations also. Yeah, it's almost like you do have to surrender in this process right now. And if you have expectations about how things are going to go, I can pretty guarantee you it's not the way it's going to happen. You might think, you might hope, I've been reading this book series, and he keeps saying that the main character keeps saying, hope for the best, plan for the worst. And that's what this feels like. Hope for the best, but plan for the worst. Because you do need to release what doesn't serve you. And what doesn't serve you is the old way of being and doing. This is number one. This is pile number one. All right. So you do need to, as you're going through these trials and tribulations, as you're going through these releases, just breathe and get into connection with your higher self, because your higher self has all the answers, all the support, everything that you need to proceed, to keep going. Just breathe through. Again, you're going to have emotion. You're going to have fear. You're going to have uncertainty. You're going to have unknowingness. You're going to have all of those feelings that come up when you're trying to do something different or you're experiencing something new. Just breathe. Get in connection with your breath, because that gets you in connection with spirit or God consciousness or divine or universe or whatever you believe in. Your higher self, your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters. They're right there wanting to help. But you came in this life experience to have free will choice. So pile number one, getting in connection with your breath gets you in connection with all of that support. All of that support. I'm so glad, Thomas. Because you are healing. You are breaking the chains to the past traumas and dramas. You're breaking the chains to societal expectation, family expectation, obligation. You're healing those parts of yourself that were stuck. You are moving out of the old programming. You are stepping into your divinity. You're stepping into connection with your higher self, with your sovereignty, with who you are. Pile number one, this is big, big energy. This is big, big energy. And that's why they're coming through saying, yes, proceed, push through. Because for many of you, it will feel like you're pushing through the old. It feels like you're birthing yourself anew in this new spiritual being, having a human experience, getting into connection with the spiritual side of yourself in a way that you've never been connected to it before. So this Pisces new moon is going to elevate you, ascend you, move you along the energetic path. The meaning of the blue. This is nurturing. You can correlate it with Mother Mary. You can correlate it with the blue ray. Yeah, there is a lot of blue. Absolutely. It is time to get in touch with the divine feminine, the creative side of yourself, nurturing that part of you that's being told you're wrong or made you feel bad in the past. Loving yourself enough to break free, break the bondage, break the chains. And embrace who you're becoming. Embrace your connection to the spirit realm. Embrace your connection to Mother Gaia. Embrace your connection to all that is. Your divinity, your sovereignty. Stepping out of the old 3D programming, stepping into 5D consciousness, ascending on your path into your purpose. I had no idea this message was going to be so profound. Yeah, these are profound energies. These are profound times, guys. And all these new moons and these full moons coming up in the next year. That's why I'm doing these. That's why I'm committed to do these twice a month, because these energies are going to move us. And some of you are going to feel like your world is blowing apart and you don't understand why. This is why, to embrace your connection to who you truly came here to be, not who anybody told you you were. So for those of you who need extra help, call in Archangel Ramallah to help you step into joy and bliss in a way that you've never experienced before. That connection to your higher self that brings that joy and bliss. That connection to the other side where there's nothing but love over there. Unconditional love. To feel it, to step into it, to embody it, to embrace it, and to share it. To share it. So pile number one, you're going through it. If you haven't been going through it, you're going to go through it. In these next 2 weeks, it might even come to a head in whatever is going on in your life, where there is no staying the course. There is no playing small. There is no status quo. Things are going to get shook up. Yeah. So the angels are coming in to say the situation will improve. You're on the right road. Things are getting better. And it's mirroring how we started this reading, pile number one. Yes, proceed, be seen, push through, Blessings are coming. The situation will improve. The dolphins are coming in to bring you joy. The angels are coming in to bring you connection. This is a beautiful message, pile number 1. This is a beautiful message of embracing into being. And so, yes, if you chose pile number 1, there will be a transformation. And when you transform internally, your external will transform. That's how that works. So for those of you who aren't feeling like you're getting the opportunity, or you're making the money, or you're having the safety and security, or you're having the foundation, or you're receiving the right relationship, you have to keep doing the work. You have to push through. That is how you're going to receive the things that you want, by coming through the obstacles and challenges you're in right now, not giving up, proceeding, knowing that everything is going to work out. Everything is going to improve. Everything is going to be better. But you've got to embrace the journey, embrace the connection. And when you feel uncertain, when you feel afraid, breathe. Take nice deep breaths in through your nose, all the way down to the bottom of your belly, and then out through your mouth. And do that 3 times. When you're anxious, when the fear feels too much, allow your connection to spirit be the thing that helps move you forward. Because anything else isn't going to get you where you need to go. Any addiction, any self-soothing, anything that you're doing in the physical, that's very temporary. Because pile number 1, this road that you're on is a long game. Bringing you into who you truly are, into your divinity, into your authenticity in a way that you've never been before. That's why this is so scary. And that's why this is so releasing. You're healing those old stories. You're going through a paradigm shift that is not easy. You're breaking the chains. That's hard work. That's hard work. So I need you to love yourself. I need you to nurture yourself and invoke Mother Mary when you feel lost or alone. Invoke Archangel Ramallah if you need help discovering your joy and your bliss. Thank you, pile number 1. Hello, Stephanie. Hello, Anna Chris. I hope I'm not like totally killing your name there, but yes. Messages through synchronicity, words, phrases, songs, numbers, dreams. However, but yes. Oh, good. I'm glad I got your name right. Okay. That was pile number 1. I'm a little nervous about pile number 2. Whew. All right, pile number 2. Are we ready? Is there any pile number 2 in the house? Now I know I went with peppermint tea. I was going to make regular tea, and I'm like, no, I think I need some herbal tea. Yes, I did. All right, number 2. All right, we have pile number 2 in the house. Awesome. Number 2, we're going to start with star gathering. Stars aligned. Remembering home, soul, family. Look at that. You're coming into your soul family. So for many of you, you're meeting new people. You might even be getting into new relationships. You may be meeting new mentors. You may be being introduced to groups, in person or online. But these are your soul family. These are the people that you have been in connection with lifetime after lifetime. in some way. And they're showing up because you need the support. You need your tribe. You're gathering. And they're coming in to help you with the resilience that you need at this time. Because you're feeling burdened. You're feeling overwhelmed. You're feeling like it's too much. And they're like, it's okay. We got you. So even if it's somebody coming in who's new, it's going to be okay to trust them. It's going to be okay to let your guard down and let them in, because they're coming in for you to help you with the burden, to help you to remember how resilient you are. This is a number 3 card in numerology. And a number 3 in numerology is the divine, God consciousness. They're coming in because they've got you. You're not alone. Even if you feel isolated, even if you feel like nobody understands you, or even if you feel like you are physically alone, there's no one to lean on. There's no one to help you. Your soul family is coming in. It might be one person, it might be 5 people. But whoever shows up in the next month, that is your person to let your guard down with. And you're going to know them because they're going to resonate with you. You're going to have dreamt about them, or you're going to have knowledge of them through your third eye. So for those of you who don't feel like your third eye is developed, I would say do some practicing this month. Do some practicing this month. Picture things, imagine things how you want them to be. Daydream. It's a beautiful way, in an easy way, to open your third eye. Daydream. Allow yourself to daydream. You'll be surprised what those daydreams will reveal and what they'll bring to you. So it is going to be important to you to step back and really rest and really get into allowing things to appear to you. I feel like in this month, pile number 2, it's going to be really important for you to step back. Really important for you not to strive and drive. Don't push anything. If something's not working, walk away. Wait. Yeah, purple, Karen, is, that's divine. That's divine guidance. And the Ascended Master, Saint Germain. The purple violet ray of Saint Germain, you can invoke him to come in and help you when you feel like you don't know how to step away, or you don't know how to surrender, or you don't know how to get out of the feeling of overwhelm or isolation. While you're waiting for your people or person to show up. Oops, sorry, guys. Usually, I'm very good about getting this turned off. So yes, invoke the violet ray of Saint Germain, the Ascended Master, to help you to work through any feelings of isolation, aloneness, overwhelm, anxiety, fear, coming into your divinity, your connection to yourself. And stepping back, resting and reconsidering is all about getting into connection. I mean, look at that beautiful light coming in down from above onto that person. It's so that you can get into connection with your team. If you're not getting quiet, you're not letting them get in between the pockets of your thoughts. That's what meditating is all about. It's not about sitting quietly in a cave for 3 hours. We're not Tibetan monks. Not many of us anyway. No, it's about just getting quiet, taking time to be quiet, putting away the phone, turning off the TV, putting the kids to bed, sitting down quietly, closing your eyes, or taking a walk. However it looks for you, listening to that monotonous tone. I listen to the clock tick. But it is very, very important to rest, because that's where you can understand what you need to even reconsider. How do you even know what you need to reconsider if you don't get quiet enough for spirit to come in and give you the inspiration or the intuition? So it is important to do some chakra clearing meditation to balance your energies, so that you can get into the giving and receiving for yourself. Pile number 2, it's all about being a little selfish this month. It really is. Taking time to get quiet, taking time to recharge, taking time to give yourself permission and receive what comes in. No more striving and driving. Get in the receptive mode, as Abraham would say, or Esther Hicks. Get into the receptive mode. And, for many of us, we're not good about being in the receptive mode. We're not good about saying thank you. I will just receive this. For many of us, we don't feel worthy of whatever's being brought to us. We don't feel good enough. We don't feel talented enough. We don't feel loved enough. We don't feel whatever enough. But you are. You are. You are good enough. You are talented enough. You are lovable. You are safe. You have to start embracing it and believing it. So this giving and receiving is all about giving and receiving for you, to you. And for some of you, no is a complete sentence. You got to walk away from those people that are just taking. Number 2, you got to do it. You got to love yourself enough, because you are healing. Call in Archangel Haniel when you're triggered, when your inner child, your traumas and dramas rear up this month, where you need the help. Until your team or tribe shows up, invoke Archangel Haniel for the help with whatever traumas and dramas are coming up for you, because they're coming up to be released. They're coming up to be let go of. And that's why everything feels like you're so overtaxed. You're so overburdened. It's not that things maybe are any more hard than they normally are, but because all of this stuff from inside is coming up, you're feeling like now you can't handle it. So your team is coming in to say you can handle it, and we are here to help you. You've got this. And you've got to give yourself permission to receive what is coming for you. For some of you, you're going to have some big, big wishes fulfilled. And it's going to be like, wow, didn't see that coming, feels too big, feels too much. Oh my gosh, no, 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 no. And Spirit's like, yes, 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 yes. And you're not feeling like you deserve it because you've never felt like you deserved it. And that's the inner child. Those are the things that you need to heal. So when that comes up, you've got to invoke Archangel Haniel and say, please take this feeling from me, because I know I deserve it. I know I've been working for it. I know I've been doing the work, but I still feel something when somebody wants to give me something, especially big. There's still that part of me that goes, no, 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 not me. Yes, you. You're the only one holding yourself back right now. Exactly, Amy. Exactly. You're very welcome. Yes, it is up to you. You're the only one holding it off. You're the only one putting up the blockage right now. Pile number 2. That's why your tribe, your soul family is coming in to help you realize that you do deserve, that there are people that will love you unconditionally with no handout, no expectation of receiving anything, because they value what you bring to the table, who you are. Pile number 2 at time. Oh, you're welcome, Amy. It's time. It's time for you to recognize how special you are, how valuable you are. You're welcome, Anne. Love yourself. Whew, all right, that was pile number 2. All right. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. Shambhala initiations. Retreating to recharge. Trusting in the process. Dharma. Whew, pile number 3. It is time for you to step into your power. Your Dharma is your being, your purpose, who you are on that energetic level to be transmitted in the physical. So, pile number 3, I feel like you really have to feel whole, to feel okay, safe and stable in this month. It's going to be really important for you to surrender. Let go of the how and the when things are going to show up. Know that they are. Trust they're coming. And go about your business and do what you can do in each and every day. And when you have nothing you can do about anything in your life, do something you enjoy. That's what this is all about. Stepping into your magnificence, stepping into your divinity, allowing yourself to recharge through filling your cup up, your passion, your creativity. So you're going to have to put those boundaries up. You're going to have to put those boundaries up. There are people in your life who have gotten away with a lot. They take and they take and they take and they take. And pile number 3, you're not going to be able to handle it in these energies. That is why you have to put the boundaries in place, or you're going to end up feeling like you're sunk. And when you give too much, when you give from that empty cup, when you're giving more than you have to give, you're putting yourself in a negative deficit. When you're putting yourself in a negative deficit energetically, it shows up physically. You make yourself sick. It shows up mentally. You stress yourself out. It shows up financially. You're not making the money you should be making. It shows up emotionally. You don't feel good. You feel irritated, angry. There's nothing good coming out of you giving from an empty cup. This month, pile number 3, it is going to be important to get better at setting boundaries. And here's the thing. If you've got people in your life that won't accept your boundaries, you really got to look at that relationship and say, okay, they're not respecting me. If they're not respecting me, is this a good relationship for me? Is this a relationship I need to keep allowing? Because all it's doing is taking from me. It is time to move. Move your energy. Move your choices and decisions. For some of you, you're going to be moving physically. Moving jobs, moving apartments, moving houses, moving states. Yeah. Because that's what's going on here. You can't stay where you are, and the energies aren't going to let you stay there anymore because there's nothing good there for you. And if you put the boundary in place and they respect it, they're your people. They're your people. If they're not respecting your boundary and they're angry and they're upset and they're trying to override your boundary, either tough love or walk away. Those are your choices. I don't know why this won't. I really want it to. I really want it to focus. It's really not going to, is it? Seek. Seek where you need to be putting yourself. Look for those places that feel good, those people that feel good, those tasks, those projects. That's where you want to be. You want to be moving away from what no longer serves you, and you want to be moving into what does, and you may have to go find it. So pile number 3, you might have to do some seeking this month. You might have to try some new things. You might have to put yourself in front of different or new people. It's going to be about letting go of the control. Pile number 3, anything you try to force is not going to work out well this month. Not in this new moon energy. It's water. It's always going to wash away. It's always going to win. I mean, if you think about storms in the ocean, the water always wins. The water is a force to be reckoned with. And that's the energy I'm feeling for you this month, pile number 3, that there's a reckoning that you've got to go through. And you can't control that. All you can do is surrender to it. Yeah, pile number 3, if you can really embrace the energy of surrender this month, things will just flow. But if you can't, you're going to feel like you're fighting an uphill battle. So, invoke Archangel Michael for infinite divine light to help you in these energies. Where you feel like you need strength, where you feel like you need help in surrendering. Because it is the hardest thing that I've had to learn. And it took me decades to get into the mode of really trusting that the universe had my back, that the universe was going to take care of me, that God had me. He was holding me the whole time. This is the energy you've got to get into, pile number 3. So invoke Archangel Michael in the infinite divine light to help you surrender. Move away from what doesn't work. Seek what feels good and let go of the control. Because this month for you, it's about getting into recovery. Recovery from the pain and the trauma of what you've been through, because where you're going is going to look very different. And if you can surrender to the energies, they'll bring you what it is that you are seeking. You don't have to strive and drive. You don't have to go looking. It's about surrender. You don't know how and you don't know when. You're just trusting that it's working out. And in the meantime, you're going to continue to do what you can do in your physical life. Taking care of what you can take care of, pay what you can pay. Keep putting the resumes out. Keep networking. Resting, eating well, meditating, doing the things you enjoy. And in the back of your mind, you just know it's coming. It's coming. And getting quiet as often as you can. And sometimes it looks like taking a nap. Sometimes it looks like taking a walk. Sometimes it looks like daydreaming. Sometimes it looks like reading. But if you find yourself in the energy of allowing the fear making you feel urgent or that you have to do something, where you're beating your head against the wall because nothing's happening, you gotta let that go. That isn't going to work. Not in this energy for you. So pile number 3, you've got this. If you can embrace surrender, know that your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters are around you. And if you need the strength to help you with this, invoke Archangel Michael. Because this month for you, it's about getting into this feeling of recovery. And that's what this is going to feel like. Surrendering feels like recovery because you're not pushing anything. You're just healing. You're just being quiet. You're meditating. You're taking walks. You're playing with your kids. You're doing things that bring you relief and joy. And they're simple. And when you feel the fear come in, you ask Archangel Michael, please take the fear from me. I don't need this. I don't want this. It doesn't help me. It's actually blocking me from what I want, from what I'm trying to manifest or what is trying to get to me. Trust. Trust. That is pile number 3. So I hope these messages resonated with you. Thank you all for being here. Please like and share, subscribe if you're watching the replay on YouTube. I thank each and every one of you for being on this journey with me. And if you want any more information about me or what I do, the link is in the description box. Guidance311.com is my website. Have a beautiful rest of your evening, guys, and I'll talk to you soon.